So what do you think is the absolute biggest mistake you can make in a street fight? Is it, throwing the wrong punch, maybe dropping your hands? No way. It's standing still, period. Standing still while someone throws a punch at your face is the ultimate error. See, when you just stay there as a static target, you are literally letting the attacker dictate the entire physics of the confrontation. Okay, let's dive into our structural roadmap that's going to systematically transform your defense. First, we'll cover the problem with blocking. Then, move 1, the slip. Next, move 2, the bob and weave. After that, move 3, the pullback. And finally, building your defense reflexes.
Section 1, the problem with blocking.
Look, in a nice, padded gym with gloves and rules, sure, blocking makes total sense. But in the real world, a block really just absorbs the impact. You are absolutely still feeling that punch. And against an opponent who's bigger or stronger than you, blocking is honestly nothing more than controlled damage. Head movement, on the other hand, means the punch misses entirely. Zero impact, zero damage. Plus, it leaves you in the absolute perfect position to counterstrike right back. That is exactly why literally every single elite boxer relies on head movement, not covering up, as their primary line of defense.
Section 2, move 1, the slip.
Now, the slip is basically a game of precise geometry. You aren't leaping wildly out of the way here. You're moving your head only. You just drop your chin slightly towards your lead shoulder and shift a mere 4 to 6 inches outside the line of that incoming punch. That is it, just a few inches. Your feet, they stay completely planted, and your weight stays perfectly centered. You see, the classic amateur mistake is leaning your whole body sideways. It's almost like you're trying to dodge a falling tree or something. When you lean your whole body like that, you overcommit your momentum, you lose your balance, and your feet just get stuck in the mud. The elite technique, though, is moving the head only. By keeping your weight totally centered, your feet are instantly ready to move or counterpunch. If only your head moves, you remain incredibly dangerous. To really own the specific geometry, you've got to feel the distance for yourself at home. So here's your daily drill. Go stand right in front of a mirror and throw a slow jab directly at your own reflection. Then simply slip your head just outside your own fist in the mirror. Boom. That's the exact distance you need. Try doing 10 reps to the left and 10 reps to the right every single day.
Section 3, move 2, bob and weave.
Wild looping haymakers actually make up about 90% of the punches thrown in a street fight. So think of a hook like a horizontal arc just swinging right toward you. To evade it, you don't just step backward. You want to move in a U shape right under that arc. You drop your level slightly, shift your weight over to one side, and then come up smoothly on the other side of the punch. By traveling under that arc, you end up completely outside their arm, getting direct access to their blind side where they are totally wide open.
Now, the natural instinct for most people when a wild hook comes flying at them is to panic and duck straight down, like they're hiding under a table, right? That is incredibly dangerous because it puts your face directly in the path of a devastating knee or an uppercut. The correct U-shape technique, on the other hand, keeps you fully protected, mobile, and totally dominant.
To build out this mechanic, we love using the string drill. Just tie a piece of string across a room right at your shoulder height. Bob under it from the left side and come up on the right. Then bob under it from the right and come up on the left. Spend about 2 minutes doing this every single day. And the golden rule here, the string should never actually touch your head. Well, unless you enjoy string burns, of course.
Section 4, move 3, the pullback.
This one is arguably the most underrated head movement out there, yet it is so incredibly effective because it taps right into instincts your body already has. You literally just move your head straight back, maybe 6 to 12 inches, just barely enough for the punch to miss your face, and then you instantly snap right back forward. It works so beautifully because when an attacker swings hard and misses, their momentum naturally carries them forward, dropping their chin right towards you. As they lean in, you're already snapping forward with a brutal counter. But as with everything, panic completely ruins the technique. The fatal mistake people make here is pulling back and then taking 1, 2, or even 3 full steps backward. When you do that, you're giving up all your space, or even worse, backing yourself right into a wall. The correct way is highly controlled. You pull back only 6 to 12 inches, keeping those feet firmly planted, and return immediately. You keep yourself actively engaged in the fight. To own this space, get a partner to throw some very slow, controlled jabs right at your face. Now, this is absolutely crucial. Do not block with your hands. And whatever you do, do not move your feet. Just lean your head back until that fist safely passes, and then return immediately. You really have to train your brain to trust that 6-inch buffer zone without panicking. Section 5, building your defense reflexes. Look, in the absolute chaos of a real fight, you won't have time to stop and think about which independent tool to use. They have to flow in a rapid-fire, real-world sequence. Just imagine this for a second. A jab comes. You slip outside it. A wild hook immediately follows. You bob and weave under it. They reset, rush you again. You pull back, let them miss, and launch your counter. Boom.
You are completely dictating the rhythm of the entire fight. And that brings us to this absolutely crucial point. The real secret of head movement, it's not a decision you make, it's a reflex you build. If you have to pause, even for a split second, to decide whether to slip or weave, you're already going to get hit. So here is your actionable 4-week protocol to make these moves completely unpredictable. Week 1, spend just 5 minutes daily in the mirror doing only the slip. Week 2, add 5 minutes of the bob and weave. Week 3, add 5 minutes of the pullback. By week 4, you combine them all randomly. Have a friend call out jab, hook, or straight, and let your body simply respond. By the end of the month, your head simply will not be where anyone expects it to be.
So, as we wrap up this explainer, I really want you to think about your own biomechanics. Which of these 3 moves felt the most natural to you when you tried visualizing it? Was it the slip, the bob and weave, or the pullback? Mastering just one of these gives you a huge advantage, but combining all 3, that makes you truly untouchable.